Have you ever wondered how it's possible to reduce your tax liability in retirement? And more importantly, before you get to retirement? Well, listen, understanding the tax code and more importantly, understanding what type of taxable accounts you have will make a significant change in your overall planning process. Now, most people believe that all you have to do is invest money. And over time, if you invest right, you'll have more than enough money to be able to enjoy retirement. Well, I kind of think that's not necessarily true. Here's the thought. If you're putting money into a taxable account, that means every time it earns some sort of interest, you're going to get a bill called a 1099 that comes from the IRS that says, hey, guess what? I know that you earn interest, and make sure you give us our piece of the pie. That's your taxable account. But then you also have that tax-deferred account that says basically, while you allow this money to grow in this account, it's gonna grow over time, but you're not gonna pay any taxes right now. Not today anyway, right? But we're gonna defer it to sometime in the future. And then we have those accounts that are called those tax-free accounts. You've heard about them, right? The Roth accounts, Roth 401k plans. That money that grows in that account is completely tax-free. But can you see how these three different tax buckets might play a different role in your life when it comes to planning for retirement? Not all money is created equal. And also, not all accounts will be taxed the same depending on how that money is actually growing. So it's important to strategize where you're pulling your income from, which portfolios you're taking that money out of, and more importantly, what tax treatment each one of these accounts have. Listen, you need to strategize and make sure at the end of the day, you know the right accounts, where to pull the money from, and when to pull the money out to make sure you're strategizing for a better plan for your overall retirement. This is what tax strategy and tax planning is all about. Now, I know you're probably saying, hey, I can go talk to my CPA, but most CPAs won't talk about tax planning. They talk about tax preparation. How do I start to build those assets up over time? And then at the end of the day, I see my tax guy, and his goal is to tell you what you did from January to December, and here's what we're gonna pay out in April. Tax planning says, let's talk about how we reduce our tax liabilities over time to make sure that we're on the right path when it comes to our overall planning. The goal here is to keep more of that hard-earned money in your pocket to make sure at the end of the day we don't run out of it unnecessarily. We want to enjoy retirement to its fullest, and having a proper tax strategy, a proper tax plan in place will make sure that life is a lot different when your overall planning comes into effect. Listen, if you'd like to learn more about some of the strategies that we use here, I'd love to sit down with you and talk to you about how to build a plan out that you'll be excited about and ultimately at the end of the day will help you achieve the goals that you're looking for. My name again is Cory Chapman. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys. Click the link below and get registered for one of our up and coming events, or more importantly, click the link and see if you'd like to schedule some time to meet with one of us and talk to you about your tax planning strategies and making sure you're keeping more of that hard-earned money in your pockets. Have a great day and look forward to seeing you on the other side. Bye-bye.